Hey guys, this is my 2022 Kia Stinger GT line all-wheel drive, and today I'm going to show you all the extra mods I've done since my last videos. If you haven't seen those, you should really check them out. There's a lot of good things you can do with this car, especially this platform. So I'm going to show you some cosmetic mods and some performance mods, some updates I've done recently. There's no particular order, so I'm just going to go right to it. So first, you see this, the eyelids. I have them vinyl wrapped red to match the rest of the vinyl that I have on here. I've had eyelids on all my cars that I've owned. I just like the look of it. Next we come to the vanity covers. Here's the passenger side. And the driver's side. I had ordered these months ago, but I was told that they wouldn't fit on the GT line. But as you can see here, they fit just fine. Maybe this side you had to finagle a little bit to make it work, but I sure got it to work. And I chose this brand because of the easy access to the windshield washer fluid. Up here in the Northeast, we use our windshield washer a lot, and so therefore I'm constantly filling this up and removing bolts and clips every time. To do that, it wasn't an option. This is so much better. Update on the air intake here. So since my last video, I had the Spectre air filter connected directly to the rubber housing here, and although it didn't pose a problem for me, it did for some others. So I added this 4-inch elbow, and as you can see, it's tightly firm, tightly secured there. It will not spin, and this should work until we get a proper performance air intake system for this car. Until then, this should do. Next, we come to some LED lighting for the engine bay. I have these motorcycle LED strips right on the strut bar braces, one on each side. These are waterproof and heat resistant. So I have two set up here in my engine bay, and the other two I ran them down into the side air vents. You could change colors. There's a remote that comes with it. You could turn it on and off on the remote and change the colors. I like them red. And I'll post a video of how I installed these, how I ran the wires down where I connected it to, and then also some pictures or videos during the evening or nighttime, so you could see how it really looks at night. I think it came out pretty awesome. As for wheels, I only added these Kia valve stem caps in red. It's the small details, people. Next, I installed these C-pillar covers that have the Stinger logo in red. I believe there's different colors out there, but I like this one. Now, I had to use Gorilla Tape, double-sided Gorilla Tape, to get these on, because the flimsy tape that they give you just wouldn't cut it. It would fly off. It would not stick. The next day I saw one of these on the ground. So get yourself some Gorilla Tape if you going to install these properly. Here's what it looks like from the inside. For the interior, I got this console cover in red. You just Velcro strap them to cover the original. Give it a little contrast in here. And then these red shoulder straps for the seat belts that also have the Stinger logo on them. 2 in the front and then 2 in the rear. I'm just not ready to install the red seat belts that you could get for this car. So for now, this will do. Then I installed these LED flashers or turn signals. I have them red rather than amber. I'll post a separate video that shows you how I installed them, which special harness with resistor I used, so you don't get the hyper flashing. They're very bright and it makes the car look modern. Here are my LED turn signals at night. As you can see, they're nice and bright. Last is this, the BMS Pedal Tuner. Right now I have it Velcro to the side here for easy access. And let me tell you, this thing is a game changer. It just makes the car that much more fun to drive. There's hardly any more hesitation, and the fact that you can fine-tune each mode to your liking is amazing, because who doesn't like options, especially for how you drive your car? So the way I installed it was I ran the wire and it comes down through here and gets connected right into the pedal right on the top. I didn't even have to take the pedal off. Just unhook the harness and connect the pedal tuner. It's a piggyback harness. After you hook it up, then you have to calibrate it. Just follow the instructions that it gives you to calibrate it for your car, and then you're set to go. You could just leave it on default and you already notice a difference. So this gadget doesn't give you extra performance, but it makes you use the untapped performance your car already has. So how it works is you select the drive mode. So let's say you have it on sport. You can select the different modes here. And then you can fine tune it using the plus or minus. I really like how this changes the feel of either comfort, eco, or smart, because those are the modes where you feel the most hesitation. But with the pedal tuner, that almost removes that hesitation completely, if any. And like I said, you can fine tune it. Right now I have it on the lowest setting, and then if I want to something more aggressive, I could just switch the mode to mid or highest. So depending on which setting you have it set to, it would drastically change the drive modes of the car, and it will be more aggressive. Of course, you'll waste a little more gas that way, but that's a compromise I'm willing to live with. Besides, like I said, you could fine tune how each setting can be, or turn it off completely. This was a good purchase. I'm really happy with the way the car drives now. I like that I have the option to control it. You should try it out. That will wrap up this video. Stay tuned for future videos. And be sure to watch all my previous videos on my 2022 Kia Stinger GT line. It won't disappoint.